Ever feel you're lost in translation when she speaks? You ask a question, she answers, but somehow you still miss the point. It's not that women are impossible to understand. They just communicate on multiple layers at once. In this video, I'll teach you to decode those layers so you can listen, interpret, and truly connect. Her words, tone, body language, emotional rhythm, even the story of your shared past, all of it forms a secret language. We'll break it into 6 layers and give you simple, 5-minute drills to sharpen your radar in each area, from subtext in her words to subtle micro-expressions on her face. Stick around through all 50 scenes. By the end, you'll have a complete Decode Her toolkit, plus a 7-day challenge to put these skills into practice, ready to become fluent in her unspoken language. Let's dive in. Layer 1, words versus meaning. When she says "I'm fine," does that mean I'm okay? Or could it mean anything from "I'm hurt" to "I'm furious"? Women often use subtext. The literal words are just the surface. Your job is to listen for what's unsaid, not just what's spoken. Unlock technique, active paraphrasing. After she speaks, repeat back what you heard in your own words. For example, you said you're fine, but you seem upset. Do you want to talk about what's really going on? This shows you're listening beyond the words and gives her permission to reveal the deeper message. Notice the difference. If you just parrot her words, she may feel unheard. But when you reflect the feeling underneath, she realizes you get her. Paraphrasing builds trust and encourages her to open up. Today's 5-minute drill. Pick a neutral setting: coffee break, walk, or text exchange, and practice these 3 steps. You'll quickly train your ears to catch the subtext in her everyday phrases. Master this layer, and you'll transform "I'm fine" into genuine connection. That's layer 1, words versus meaning cracked. Next up, decoding her tone and pitch. Layer 2, tone and pitch. Beyond her words, the way she speaks carries a wealth of information. Subtle shifts in volume, tempo, and inflection reveal her emotional undercurrents. A higher pitch or clipped tone can signal frustration or impatience, while a softer, slower cadence often indicates vulnerability or the need for reassurance. Learning to tune in to these vocal nuances transforms you from a passive listener into an empathetic communicator. Unlock technique, tonal mirroring. In each interaction, spend 5 minutes practicing this. Silently mirror her pitch and rhythm in your mind. If she's speaking softly, dial down your volume. If she speeds up, mentally match her pace. This mirroring builds rapport at a subconscious level. She'll feel understood not just intellectually, but emotionally. Create a simple tone journal. Know 3 phrases she often uses and classify them by pitch and energy level: low and calm when she's relaxed, neutral in everyday chat, high when she's stressed or excited. Over 5 days, you'll train your ear to recognize her default stress tone. The moment you hear it, you'll know she needs space, empathy, or a listening ear. Next, stand before a mirror for 5 minutes of mirror practice. Pick one of her commonly used sentences. I just want you to listen, and practice saying it yourself, experimenting with different pitches and volumes. Notice how each variation feels in your body. This somatic rehearsal helps you contour your responses to match her emotional wavelength, fostering deeper empathy and smoother communication. Your 5-minute tone and pitch drill. Record a short snippet of your conversation, even via a voice memo. Play it back and mark where her pitch rises or drops. Then, spend the remaining time in front of the mirror, matching those inflections. You'll emerge with heightened sensitivity to her vocal cues, an invaluable skill for any meaningful dialogue. Layer 3, facial micro-expressions. In the blink of an eye, sometimes as fast as 1/25 of a second, the face betrays what the words conceal. A micro smile, a fleeting frown, a rapid furrowing of the brow. These tiny movements are universal signals of genuine emotion. Mastering them takes your understanding from intellectual to visceral. You don't just hear her, you see her truth. Unlock technique. A 5-second freeze frame. During conversation, choose a moment to freeze your attention on her face for 5 seconds. Notice any micro expressions, quick eye shifts, lip compressions, nostril flares that flash before her broader expression returns. These split-second cues reveal surprise, tension, or unspoken enthusiasm, giving you real-time insight into her inner state. Familiarize yourself with the 7 universal micro-expressions: joy, anger, fear, disgust, surprise, sadness, and contempt. Sketch them out in a quick reference grid. Spend a few minutes each day practicing by watching muted video clips to identify the micro-expression, pause the frame, and name the emotion. This daily drill sharpens your observational acuity so that in real life, you'll instantly recognize what she's really feeling. Next, undertake a mirror micro-expression workout. Spend 5 minutes daily in front of a mirror, rapidly cycling through each micro-expression. Watch how your muscles move and how quickly you can shift from one to the next. This personal embodiment deepens your understanding of the physical cues, so when you see them on her face, recognition is instant and authentic empathy follows. Your 5-minute micro-expression drill. During any chat, commit to one freeze frame. Hold your gaze gently on her face for 5 seconds. Note the fleeting expression and mentally label it, for example, fear, joy. Then close your eyes and mirror that micro-expression on your own face, feeling the sensation. This dual observation and embodiment embeds the cues into your muscle memory. Soon you'll decode her true feelings before a single word is spoken. Layer 4. Body language. What her torso, arms, and feet signal often speaks louder than words. Crossed arms can indicate defensiveness or discomfort. A forward-leaning posture suggests engagement or interest. And shifting weight side to side might betray impatience. By tuning into these nonverbal cues, you can anticipate her feelings before she verbalizes them, creating a foundation for deeper empathy and connection. Unlock technique. Posture matching. Observe her baseline stance, her resting posture when she's comfortable. Then notice deviations. Rounded shoulders and downward gaze often mean she's feeling insecure. Upright spine and open hands signal confidence and receptivity. Mirror her posture subtly. If she leans forward, you lean forward. If she uncrosses her arms, you do too. This silent synchronicity builds trust and signals you're on the same wavelength. Next, age personal space. Women often have nuanced comfort zones that shift depending on context and relationship. Invading her intimate zone too quickly can feel threatening. Staying in her conversational zone shows respect without detachment. Pay attention to subtle steps backward or forward. These spatial adjustments are real-time feedback on her comfort level. Adjust your distance accordingly to maintain her ease. Practice silent scene observation for 5 minutes. Watch her in a social setting, coffee shop, event, or family gathering. Note her gestures. Does she touch her face when thinking? Does she tuck hair behind her ear when anxious? These habitual movements reveal her inner state and comfort triggers. The more you observe, the richer your understanding of her unique nonverbal lexicon. Your 5-minute body language drill. Pick one setting each day: lunch break, commute, or even a video call, and apply these 3 steps. Identify her arm posture, map her comfort zone by noting distance changes, and observe 2 distinctive gestures she makes when she's relaxed versus stressed. Over time, you'll build an intuitive map of her unspoken signals, letting you respond with attuned sensitivity rather than guesswork. Layer 5. Emotional rhythm. Just like the tides, her emotions ebb and flow in patterns, sometimes predictable, sometimes surprising. recognizing her personal emotional cycle when she's naturally more open versus when she needs space, lets you time conversations and support in harmony with her inner state. Unlock technique, mood mapping. Spend 5 minutes each evening journaling her emotional tone mark. O for open, N for neutral, S for needing space. Over a week, you'll see her rhythm emerge. Perhaps Mondays are low energy, Wednesdays are talkative, and weekends are when she needs solitude. Align your check-ins and deep conversations to her high O days and give gentle space on her S days. In your journal, note not just the mood symbol, but a brief trigger or context. Tuesday, O, excited about project. Thursday, S, tired after trip. These quick context notes explain the why behind the rhythm, enabling you to anticipate her needs and approach her with empathy. As you map her mood cycle, you'll notice peaks ideal for meaningful conversations, sharing feelings, or planning together, and troughs perfect for giving space, offering support without pressing. Respecting this natural flow shows you see her emotional world, not just her words. Your 5-minute emotional rhythm drill. Each evening, check in with her mood, observe her energy, openness, and stress levels. Mark your map, jot one context note. Then, plan your next interaction. Schedule a heart-to-heart on her next peak, or send a thoughtful message on her low day. This simple alignment transforms your connection from reactive to proactive, deepening trust and understanding. Layer 6. Context and history. Every interaction you have is shaped by the stories you've already written together, moments of joy, frustration, or misunderstanding. These shared scripts create expectations. If last Tuesday's coffee chat went sideways, she might tread carefully when you bring it up again. Understanding her personal narrative lets you frame conversations with empathy, avoiding old triggers and building new, positive associations. Unlock technique. Quick 5 whys on past misunderstandings. Spend 5 minutes reflecting on one memory where you felt you missed her meaning. Ask, why did that happen? 5 times in succession, each answer revealing a deeper root cause, from misread tone to unspoken expectation. This rapid self-inquiry not only illuminates the heart of the issue, but guides you toward tailored strategies for genuine resolution. Create a relationship timeline. Jot down 3 to 5 pivotal events, positive or negative, that have defined your dynamic. Spend 5 minutes examining how each shaped her trust and openness. Recognizing these milestones helps you navigate future conversations with context, knowing when to lean in and when to offer reassurance. Apply your insights by reframing past topics. If you need to revisit a touchy subject, start by validating her past experience. I remember last time this upset you. I've been thinking about how to do better. Framing it with context shows you respect her history, transforming potential conflict into collaborative growth. Your 5-minute context and history drill. Pick one unresolved misunderstanding. Run the 5 whys to its root. Then craft a validating opener. I realized last time I misheard you. Tell me more about how that made you feel. This approach dissolves defensiveness and paves the way for honest, heartfelt dialogue. Now, let's unify everything into a simple 3-step decode her flowchart you can use in real time. Step 1. Listen to words. Don't just hear the words paraphrased to capture the subtext. Step 2. Observe tone and body. Tune into her pitch, micro-expressions, posture, and distance to sense her emotional undercurrent. Step 3. Context check. Recall past interactions, mood maps, and personal triggers before responding. Following these 3 steps ensures you decode her message holistically: words, feelings, and history all within moments. Here's how it plays out. She says, "I'm fine." You paraphrase, "Sounds like you're upset, want to tell me why?" You notice her tone is clipped and her arms are crossed. So you mirror your posture and lower your voice, signaling empathy. Finally, you recall last week's miscommunication and open with, "I remember when we talked about this before." This 3-step sequence transforms confusion into clarity. My why. Anchor your practice by writing down why decoding her matters to you. Is it to foster deeper trust, reduce arguments, or simply show you care? This personal mission statement becomes your guiding light when conversations get tough. 5 Whys drill. Choose one recent misunderstanding and ask why 5 times to uncover the root cause, perhaps a misread tone or unmet expectation. This 5-minute exercise deepens your insight and prepares you to address the true issue, not just its surface symptoms. 7-day challenge intro. Commit to practicing 1 layer per day: words versus meaning on day 1, tone and pitch on day 2, and so on. By day 7, you'll have cycled through all 6 layers and used the flowchart to decode her in real conversations, building rapid, sustainable skill. Mark off each day on your calendar or in your journal to visualize your progress. Daily reminder. Set a consistent alarm on your phone. 5-minute decode her practice. At a time you know you'll pause. That gentle ping isn't a distraction. It's your cue to step back from the day's rush. Review the flowchart in your mind and sharpen your listening, tone reading, and body language radar. Over days, this reminder becomes an automatic trigger, seamlessly weaving deeper connection into your routine. Share your wins. Celebrate progress by posting a quick update, A3, nailing tone mirroring, and tag it with #decoder. Sharing publicly not only boosts your accountability, but inspires others to improve their emotional intelligence. Plus, revisiting your own wins reinforces the habit loop with positive feedback. Form an accountability circle. Invite 2 or 3 friends to join your 7-day challenge. Share insights from each layer. Today, I mapped her body language. Tomorrow, it's emotional rhythm. Regular check-ins create collective momentum and fresh perspectives. When you rise together, you reinforce each other's growth and make the journey far more enjoyable. Buddy check-in. If a full group feels daunting, partner with one trusted friend. A simple daily text, "I applied the tone matching drill," doubles your likelihood of follow-through. Quick digital check-ins take seconds, but deliver the social reinforcement that cement new skills. Pro tips. Stack your micro-practice onto existing routines. Practice subtext decoding during your morning coffee, or run a 5-second freeze frame before date night. Habit stacking leverages neural pathways you've already built, making each drill feel effortless and natural. Urgency. There will never be a perfect moment to deepen your connection, only the present one. Every day you delay is a missed opportunity to truly understand and support her. This isn't about mind games or manipulation. It's about respect, empathy, and genuine closeness. Decide right now. Commit 5 minutes daily to mastering 1 layer of her language. Because if not now, then when? Commitment. That pencil in your hand symbolizes your power to write a new story, one of mutual understanding and emotional intimacy. Pledge in this moment to complete the 7-day Decode Her challenge. Consent to listen beyond words, to observe beyond appearances, and to act with awareness, shaped by her unique rhythms and history. This commitment is your first true step toward a connection that feels as natural as breathing. Reflection. As the sun dips below the horizon, open your journal to look back on your journey. The subtext you uncovered, the tones you mirrored, the tiny facial cues you noticed. Each insight is a beacon lighting the path toward deeper empathy and trust. Reflect on one breakthrough moment. How did it shift your understanding? Let this reflection inform tomorrow's practice. Closing wisdom. David Discott reminds us that love is a two-way experience, both giving and receiving warmth. By learning to decode her language, you're equipping yourself to both convey your care and truly absorb hers, creating a relationship bathed in mutual understanding. Thank you. Thank you for dedicating these moments to deepen your connection. Remember, mastery of human understanding isn't about grand gestures. It's built from countless small acts of presence, empathy, and curiosity. Your commitment to these 5-minute drills is a gift to her and to your shared future. Subscribe. If you found value in this decoder framework, hit subscribe and ring the bell. I'll bring you more bite-sized, science-backed strategies to elevate your relationships, communication skills, and emotional intelligence, each designed to fit into your busy life. Farewell. That's a wrap for today. Keep your journal close, honor those 5-minute practices, and watch how seemingly small shifts in attention and empathy transform your relationships. See you in the next video. Until then, keep decoding, keep connecting, and keep growing.